I'm struggling with depth today. Can't get low enough in the squats, which is funny, right? Because I'm doing low bar squats and I'm struggling to hit depth. Kind of made me laugh. But after pushing the leg press yesterday and the low bar squats, I ended up doing 10 sets of 10. I know it's crazy. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm not pushing the maximum weight I could be pushing with the low bar. But yesterday I did 10 sets of 10, then I did some leg press, and today I'm too tight in the hips. I can't get low enough. The squats all look high to me. I remember over the years listening to people say, my strength is up, but I'm struggling with depth on the low bar squat. I need to address this. And it kind of reminds me what I went through with my high bar squats. You start to progress, you start to push heavy weights, and then as you're getting stronger, you're getting less and less mobility, and you feel like you're losing, hip rotation, whether it's internal or external rotation. You start to lose some of this pliability in the tissue, and because of that, you start to hit wrong movement patterns because certain movements or certain portions of moving through those lifts simply become harder to achieve, and so the bar starts to drift either too close to your toes or your back starts to round because you've lost a little bit of mobility along the way as you're pushing the weights. And so I've felt this with high bar squats. I feel definitely stronger, but I'm kind of progressively getting into worse and worse positions as the weeks go on. That's what I'm feeling with the low bar today. I'm feeling more comfortable in the low bar, but I feel like I'm getting worse and worse positions, especially today, because I'm so tight. So today I'm just going to obviously do, a very light day. I still hit 5x5 with 120. I don't feel like that's overly hard. It's interesting. Like, I'm looking at these squats and I'm like, dude, what is that, man? That's like a half squat. I know usually people, when they're doing low bar squats, they don't go ATG. Like, that's not kind of what you do. It's very hard to do that, and it's probably dangerous because of the lower back rounding and whatnot, which would accompany you in hitting ATG with a low bar. But what I'm doing today is very high. I don't like looking at it. I mean, it's low bar. I don't like it already. But then doing shallow low bar squats is that's extra dumb or ugly to me. Having said all of that, I will say one thing. My body feels better after low bar squats. It just does. My hips feel amazing after doing these squats. Even these high bar or low bar high squats, not to the depth that I want, but even now, feels great, man. It really does feel great. So the hip pain, that hip sensation is very much, after all these years, I can confidently say it's very much related to my inability to squat wide. So now that I'm squatting wide and doing low bar, whatever, the point is wide stance. Now that I'm doing that, and as I'm kind of getting a little bit more comfortable with it, my hips are feeling better and better every session. And I walk away from sessions like this and I feel better immediately, which is a great freaking feeling, man. It's a great feeling to do exercise and then walk away from it feeling great. I've had too many days of training where, I freaking give it all and then I walk away feeling broken. I can't open the drawer in the kitchen because the elbows are hurting. I can't drive in my car to work more than 30 minutes because the hip starts to lock up and scream at me. I don't get that with low bar. I don't get that with wide stance squats. I don't get that with wide grip bench press. That's interesting to me, right? So I'm kind of transitioning from what looks good to what bloody feels good. What feels good for your body? Probably start there, and then everything else should fall into place. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.